Keystone Hunters Podcast. I'd say this is our first one. Welcome. We're gonna be, our phrase, I guess, would be hooked on hunting. So yeah. My name is Bill Foster. I am one of the owners of Keystone Hunters. And then beside me is Brandon.
I am Brandon McMillian, also owner of Keystone Hunters.
So Brandon, I'll introduce myself first. So I'm Bill, obviously. I do a lot of I would say more of like the filming, the editing, designing of our merch, all that good stuff. I'd say like the creative person in the group. I do a lot of hunting. I do a lot of fishing. So that's my part of the business. And then Brandon.
Well, my part of the business, I'm pretty much like one of the main faces of the camera, I guess, that Bill or Brent will be on. Yeah, so I just do a lot of hunting and fishing and everything pretty much outdoors. And yeah, we got a lot of spots and I got some hookups and very, very well help us.
Yeah, Brandon has a lot of the properties. I mean, if you watch our videos, Keystone Hunters on YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. We have a nice hunting spot that Brandon got for us. It's on the golf course, local golf course. So I mean, it's fun. And now we're gonna try to do some fishing in there, do a couple little challenges. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun year. And yeah, we have our little sheet here. You guys that are listening can't see it, but the videos can. But we wanted to do a podcast just to, we went on one. Was it Tracks and Tackle? Tracks and Tackle. Check them out. I mean, they gave us our little start on it, and good guys. 3B Outdoors was also, he's the co-host on that one. Give them a check. We'll put them in the description. But other than that, it's just we know a lot of people, and we have a lot of people on our team that like to talk. Some of them are here. We have a couple guys here that are hanging out, but we have some pretty cool guests. I think are going to come and do this with us.
We have a lot of cool people that want to come and talk and like whether tell stories or even like products too. So I feel like that'll help anybody listening or watching. Like if you don't know, like say like turkey calls or whatever, we can get some guys on here and that want to be on here and want to tell you like, how to use their call or a call period and when to use it and stuff like that, So it's...
Yeah, I mean, also, if someone is listening that wants to be part of it, just hit us up. It don't matter. As long as you're into the outdoor scene or do something with the outdoors, it's fine. We have hopefully we'll have Brandon on here, talk about some turkey stuff. He's big. He's one of our big turkey guys. He's another guy that films and does all that good stuff with us. And then we have Jason. He's our tournament fisherman. We have some pretty cool stuff coming out for him. We'll have a support your local bass fisherman shirt that's coming out and hat. So half the proceeds go to Jason to actually help with his tournaments and, just get him out there more. And, it'll be pretty cool. We'll have Shane. He'll come on here. He's our he's a true outdoorsman.
He's a wild man.
He literally does everything. Yeah, he's a blacksmith, now self-made taxidermist, if you want to call it.
Yeah,
rifleman.
He is 100% self-taught. I mean, he does everything from bow fishing, hunting, regular fishing, like Bill said, blacksmith, tanning, taxidermy, throwing knives, shooting bows, anything. Like he's done it all.
Oh yeah.
Much. And
yeah, we just want to get everyone on here to introduce ourselves. Like a lot of people don't know who's in with Keystone, but most of them get the gist now. But it'd be just cool just get everyone on here and introduce themselves and what they're doing for the team and how they're helping it and all that good stuff. But it's gonna be a fun year. I mean, it's a podcast, like I said, it's our first one.
Yeah.
But it should be a lot of fun, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think it will be.
We talked about this now a year ago, really, and finally, freedom made it happen. Really.
Oh yeah.
I guess you could say.
So. Oh yeah, we're in my basement. Well, I mean, it looks good. I mean,
yeah.
If you guys are listening, check it out on YouTube. We'll have the the link posted in our normal videos too. But yeah. So Brandon, what got you into, I'd say, like the outdoors or hunting? Like what?
I mean, it's like typical kid, your father. So my dad hunted a lot. But like when my dad hunted, I got dropped off at my parents' or my grandparents' house while they all went hunting because my mom hunted, my brother, my grandfather, just hunting family and fishing as well. Like on the fishing side, we go down striper fishing, deep sea fishing, stuff like that. My uncles and them, like Lake Marburg, they're in the books for walleye and pike and everything else. It's anything from ice fishing to deep sea, from hunting squirrels to hunting anything really.
Yeah.
Now they weren't like big waterfowlers, like my dad and them. I remember we tried it once, and we sat underneath burlap in just a cornfield.
Hey, I heard it works.
But I mean, I was young. That's I think the last time that I can or the first time I can remember trying to duck hunt when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, just my family we're all outdoors people and stuff like that. So
heck yeah. Yeah, what got me into it was like same thing. Dad, growing up, going to we used to have a cabin up in PA. Used to go up bear hunting. Just got into it. And the first time I ever went deer hunting, it was rifle. I had a little spike walk up on me. So nervous, shaking, all this good stuff. Pull the gun up. I'm not even looking for a crosshair, and I freaking shoot it. Didn't move. I'm like, what the crap? So I had a little lever action, freaking pull it back up, shoot again. Thing still didn't drop. Still standing there. I'm like, dude, do I have bullets in this thing? And then Dad finally, because he was like probably about 100 yards. He's like, did you get it? And then the time he walked up to me, the thing finally ran away. So I didn't, that was my first experience. But I really, I'm more into like the saltwater, deep seas fishing stuff. I mean, I'll do a lot of freshwater, but I'm not that big in the freshwater to know a lot. But with saltwater, that's my key. Like I grew up Eastern Shore. My grandfather was a crabber, so like every Wednesday we go crabbing. Wake up early. I missed a lot of school to go crabbing, but it was so much fun, and and we still do it to this day. Like we go down, my dad, we have a trout line. We're down like Delaware, Ocean City, and we still go crabbing to this day with a trout line. I don't know, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, so like me and Brandon just got back from a trip in Florida. We went out with a buddy, Captain Kurt down there. We went out deep sea fishing. Took Brandon finally down to Florida. He don't get out of the States very often. I mean, he gets out, but he didn't get that far south.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went down there and we caught some, what was this?
Vermilion snapper.
Triggers. A lot of triggers. But they weren't in season. But it's fun. I mean, me and Brandon's been on a lot of tuna trips together when he was younger. So I've known Brandon, honestly, almost pretty much when he was in diapers, to be honest. But yeah, my parents and his parents, like, I would say pretty much grew up, when we moved up here from Maryland, and then my neighbors are related to Brandon, like their cousins. So that's how we got into knowing each other. So, we used to go to Ocean City all the time, go tuna fishing out there. I mean, we still do, but that's how it all started. Little Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a little Brandon then.
Not so much anymore. I can't say that.
We take him out tuna fishing on his bachelor party and breaks the rod for the guy.
Yeah, the first fish, obviously hand it to me, and I just start cranking. Next thing you know, the rod just snaps. And I'm like, what do I do? And next thing you know, they're switching stuff over. I'm like, oh man, that's cool. So I finish it out, or what? I don't even think I finished it out. I think I gave it. I gave it up.
There's a lot of people that keep up rods out there.
Yeah, but it was pretty decently rough, I would say. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't the roughest I've been on.
I'd say like 3-footer.
Yeah, but just cranking, and then when that rod broke, that's all I kept thinking in my mind. Like, man, I just broke this guy's rod. Yeah, and I know they're not cheap, so I was like,
I'm pretty sure that one was. I feel like that was like the older rod that they had in there.
Yeah, I cranked, and as soon as I cranked and pulled at the same time, snapped right after the first eye. I'm like, oh geez.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had some fun experiences. So like I said, I'm in more of the saltwater fishing. So me and my buddy Rich, we went down to Florida, and my buddy Kurt at the time, he was just getting done with, like, not done, but like getting back from overseas and stuff. He's in the military, and he got this bass tracker. It's a little 18-foot aluminum bass boat, and he lived down in Destin. So while we were down there, he's like, you know what, you guys want to go out in the Gulf of Mexico? We're like, heck, screw it, we don't care. It's not too bad. Well, I mean, it was only like 40-mile-an-hour winds, and just say we were the littlest and probably the only boat out there that day. It was white capping, and it was coming up over the bow of the boat and everything. But it wasn't the best trip. But dude, we caught a lot of fish. I mean, we probably caught 46 king mackerel, and we didn't even know they were king mackerel at first. When we first caught them, I wouldn't say we kept them, but we went back to get bait. And the guy's like, man, you guys are catching a lot of kings. We're like, oh, we thought they were Spanishes at first, but then we caught a Spanish, and then we saw the difference.
Yeah.
But, dude, even the guy up there, he's like, you all freaking crazy. I said, dude, it's all about fishing, man. And then literally that day I was in the emergency room because my buddy Rich decided he got the king mackerel on, and he brings in the boat, and we're using the big rappel, whatever you want to call it. Like, I mean, the deep divers, big old hooks. He brings it in, the fish is just flopping, and all of a sudden I just feel a sharp pain through the back of my leg. And guess what? Now I'm hooked with the fish, and he's not paying attention, so he's trying to, like, move it, and I'm going with him. And then the fish falls off the rod, like the thing, so then it's on the ground. Now the hook is down this way, pulling me, and the fish is just flopping. Dude, this big guy went down to the ground real quick. So then we go in the freaking emergency room down in Destin. I tell you, their emergency room is really small. And it was like just curtains around. So the guy comes in with a toolbox. I'm like, what the hell is he doing with a toolbox? He gets out freaking bolt cutters, and he's like, yeah, we haven't used these in a while, and gets this thing, wipes it down, like sanitize it. I'm like, what the heck? I mean, he just freaking clamps on this thing, and it just shoots, like, you hear it hitting, like, different things. I'm like, dude, like, there's other people in here. Why it could land in someone's eye, you know? So then the lady, they gave me, like, those shots to, like, numb it because of where it was. So I tried to stand up, and I fell right to the ground because my whole, like, right side of my body was numb. And they're like, yeah, we recommend you, like, going home, lay down. And guess what we did? We went fishing.
Went back out fishing.
I'm from Pennsylvania, and he's Florida. Like, we don't get much time down there. So we went fishing, kept on fishing, but that's one of my favorite stories. You know, it was I have a lot of good stories, but there's some more we can tell. Any good hunting stories, fishing stories?
I mean, I got a bunch that just, put me on the spot. Like,
oh, come on.
I mean, I tell you my first buck story. So it was rifle season, opening day. I was hunting with my dad. He was in one tree stand. Like, we could see each other.
Yeah.
Well, I had to, like, walk around. It was thicket. And I'm walking in, and in the morning time, I think I saw a doe or something. So we go back for lunch. Dad's taking a nap. I'm like, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do nothing. I just wanted to go back out hunting. So I got up, got my dad up. So let's go. It's like 12:30. So what you want to do? I said, I want to go out now. Let's go back out. All right. So we get back out. I'm walking to my tree stand. And my dad's already in his tree stand. I just got to walk around like this. It's big brush pile. It's pretty much like thicket. And I'm creeping, and I just see this tree moving back and forth. And I can make out a deer through the brush. I had a 7mm 08, Remington 700. I still have it. My wife Krista uses it. And had over-under sights on it, you know what I mean? Use model, nice and small. So I'm like, walk through, and then next thing you know, I peek out from around the corner. All I see was this rack was hitting this tree, rubbing this tree up. I'm like, I'm shaking. Like, I don't even have a bullet in it. I'm trying to rack a bullet in it because this deer's probably 20 yards. So I'm racking this bullet in. I just pull up, and I don't even think I aimed. I just, boom, shot. This thing takes off, runs through like another brush pile. I'm like, oh, my God. Oh, I think I got him. Well, next thing you know, I'm sitting there, and it's walking back to me on the same trail it ran down. So, like, I racked another shell, pulled up, boom, shot. This time, like, I know I hit it because, like, the way it moved, well, I must have, like, shot it high, like, high shoulder blade coming towards me, so it really didn't do a whole lot of damage.
Yes.
So next thing you know, I see this thing, I see it running around a bush, pretty much, like making its way around, like trying to get through this fence. Well, it's so thick, the fence was growed up, so it couldn't go through the fence.
Yeah.
So, like, I kind of run up to it almost, like, I'm only 15 yards. I shot again. Boom, missed. And then it's running around the same trail again, and I racked, this is a 4th shot. Finally, like, I use my open sights, like, underneath, like, realize, oh, so close. Boom, shot. I fell over, and all I heard was my dad yell, "Hey, are you all right?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Did you get him?" "I got him, Dad. I got him. He's like, "I'm coming down. Don't shoot me." Because he was on the other side of this thicket. And he starts coming down. And it was like probably my proudest moment because he's like, "Oh, my God, boy, that's a nice buck." He was a big 8-point, 12-inch tines. I'm just man, we got that thing out. I'm trying to drag this thing. My dad's like, "Hold on." I'm like, "We got to get it. I got to show Mom. Come on." I mean, I wasn't even in the woods for 10 minutes and killed like my first buck at being as young as I forget what it was, like 10, 11, something like that. My first big buck. I'm like, this is it. Like, I'm hooked.
Hell yeah.
And ever since then, I'm like, we got it out. Like, it's on my wall, obviously, but it's like, I look at that thing like that buck right there got me started.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Hell yeah. It sounds like we both have the same problem. We miss our first deer a lot. Yeah. Well, at least you got yours. Mine's probably still running around.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I missed deer before that, like wide open fields at like 100 yards.
Yeah, well,
I get excited. So
you didn't miss a raccoon or 400 with your gun this year, so no excuse now.
No.
Now you miss something. It's all you.
Yeah, if I miss out, scoops off. 100%. Yeah, that's where we're at.
For sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but if you guys haven't seen, we got some new merch coming. We have out now. It's Talking Turkey or Turkey Talking, whatever you want to call it. But turkey season's coming up. I'm pretty excited. I'm going out with Brent. He's gonna go out. We're gonna go out on Friday, and I think Brandon might tag along Saturday. See if he can bag himself one. But the turkey season coming. I don't turkey hunt. Honestly, I've never got into it. I hear like the turkey, like the natural nature, are not the best eating turkeys.
That's what I hear. I don't know.
All I know about turkey season is when turkey season comes in, turkeys are gone. Yeah. Like that's just how it works. All my buddies that I know. So he's confident that he's gonna put us on some turkey. So we're gonna get some good clips. It's gonna be awesome. I think Maryland, somewhere down in Maryland. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah. We got fishing coming up. I mean, it's getting nicer out. We got a bunch of that coming up. We got some private ponds that we're gonna do some little challenges. Our top fisherman Jason. He's gonna teach us all the new fishing stuff. We got some guide stuff coming up with Matt Webb. He just started Big Rock Charters, so we're gonna be doing some stuff with him, collabing with him. There's gonna be some. I think we're gonna do a lot of collabing this year with some people.
We got a lot of stuff hooked up already and lined up. It's actually pretty unbelievable stuff coming up. So we're all excited. I know that. I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, turkey season's coming, and Brent, he just got us some cartel calls. Check them out. He believes in them, so if he believes in them, we believe in them. So definitely give them guys a check out. I think they have TikTok, stuff like that. So maybe we'll link them in there. There's pretty cool stuff. I mean, their product, like display and the timing when they got into it, it's clean, very clean. I just like how it is. But give them a check out.
It's definitely a step off of like your average call company.
Yeah. I like the way they're doing it. It's cool. Yeah. I feel like we fit good with them. DNS calls, we're gonna be doing some stuff with them, a couple of videos with them doing. He does a lot of duck and grunt calls, working on a goose call now, but he'll be on there. He's a crazy hunter.
Grand Slam waterfowl.
Yeah, he got a Grand Slam waterfowl. What else? We have. This should be out by then. We Easter egg hunt coming out for kids April 12th. It's gonna be cool. We did like 4,000 eggs. we packed them all with candy, some toys, stuff like that. It's been pretty good. Yeah. I think we're doing a Marcio Sport Hut. If you guys ever been in there, check them out. Another awesome local business. We do a lot of archery shooting in there. Me and Brandon Bowers, we won the 3-man league. Brent, Jason, and Shane, they lost the 3-man league. So they still got a couple bets to uphold on. They got to take us out to dinner, and they're waiting a little long to do this plunge. I think they're waiting for the water to warm up.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they're really trying to do, because no one's been talking about it. No.
I've been waiting to see if anyone said anything about the plunge.
No.
Nothing yet.
Jason's buddy got his boat stuck.
Yeah.
And he had to push. He thinks that's his, but his legs got wet, but his face didn't go underwater.
Yeah. Full soakage.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, the Easter egg hunt, that's April 12th.
Yep.
Kids, what is it? Till 10?
I think 10, 11, somewhere around 11, somewhere around. So we're not. I mean, if they're 13, they want to do it. It's not.
It doesn't matter.
Deal.
So, it's gonna be a fun day. So
yeah. If you guys have any questions when you're listening to this, leave a comment or just anything to what you guys want to hear, or if there's any certain people that you want on here, we'll try our hardest to get it. Is there any tips and tricks that you want? We could do some stuff like that. I'm always about like teaching how to film outside or just film, period. Like that's what I do, photography, video, and it's something cool like that. Editing questions. I just put all this to middle of like no. I mean, we've been thinking about doing this, but I said screw it. Let's just make a setup. If you have any questions with that, it's simple. Simple stuff like that. Yeah, we got. Oh, I got a new shotgun.
Yeah.
Well, I actually won a new shotgun. Yeah.
That was a great event. Delta Waterfowl put on.
Yeah, if you guys are interested in like helping, what would that be? I
think they do a lot, like say for habitat or conservation of waterfowl and stuff like that. Focus on that. That's what Delta does, and then they hold these events to help out, and you can buy tickets and go to their stuff. They have like a kids' day. They do a bunch of stuff other than just like the banquet that we went to.
Yeah,
they do. They're pretty involved. So
yeah, we were there and we all donated a good amount of money and stuff. But there was this game. It was like a poker chip, and you could win this whole table full of it was probably like almost $3,000 worth of just waterfowl just stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'll get it. So you had the little baggy like Crown Royal bag full of like poker tokens, and whatever you pull out is what you paid. So literally my first token I got was 10, and then the other two were like 50 and like a 70, I think. So I paid like $200 roughly for this thing, and literally they pulled my first one, my $10 one I won. They pulled that the first, and I won the whole thing. Benelli M2, we got blinds, decoys, like all that stuff. But
shotgun shells.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I used to have a Benelli Super Vinci. Now I got the M2, but really my main gun I use is Brandon's triple barrel. I don't know if you guys ever seen a triple barrel, but who makes that again?
It's a Chiappa triple magnum. It's a waterfowl. So it's 2 on the bottom and 1 on the top, just like a regular break barrel, double barrel, single barrel, but it's just 3 barrels. And yeah, it's a nice piece. That's what I took when we went down to Black Duck.
Yeah,
hunting with George, and I love that thing. It's a nice gun, definitely a nice gun.
Oh, that was a fun trip.
That was a really fun trip.
Yeah,
that was kind of put together last minute between all of us. Well, I can't say all of us, but the other guys, like between Brent and Jason, them guys looking for last minute hunts and stuff like that, and came through. I believe it was Jason that finished it off or set it.
I think Jason did.
Yeah, it's Jason.
Yeah. I give you a heads up when we get Jason on here. I guarantee he's gonna talk about North Dakota.
Oh, North Dakota Jason.
North Dakota Jason.
That's what they call him.
Yeah,
that's what we call him. ND Jason.
That's all. We went on duck hunt with Black Duck, and we talked about North Dakota the whole time.
But it was like, Jason's got awesome stories. It's awesome. But it's like every time he talked, it's like, yeah, in North Dakota. Like he started sounding like he was from North Dakota from saying it so much.
What was cool is the guy from Black Duck's been out there.
Yeah,
and stuff
he's been out there. Like he was a big guy, like Kansas, all through the Midwest, the flyways.
Yeah.
You know, to their big vine that he talked about, the Trump train. You know what I mean? Like it was an 18-wheeler trailer. It was a blind.
Yeah, I mean that was my first ever, I'd say, paid duck hunt.
Yeah.
And I mean I didn't even shoot, but I had a freaking blast. I mean, having a dog that helped us, and I mean, like flooded corn and like flooded timber, like it was
perfect. Water heater, keeping everything open. Like we got there, you know, you gotta sign your release papers and stuff like that for them. But we're like pulling in. I'm like, yeah, there's a pretty cool spot to hunt right there. And I didn't realize we were hunting right there. I'm like, man, there are them ducks dropping in.
Yeah.
And George is like, yep, they're dropping in there already. They're going to be in there when we get there. I'm like, we walked from there or from here to there. Like, we didn't. We drove right up into it almost. And got out and walked, 100 yards. Got right into the blind. And he went and put the decoys out. And there's a bluebell just sat in there for the longest time.
Yeah, well, he shot that.
Yeah,
he definitely got that. He for sure got that. Like that was no problem. I mean, that goose that was there, did not care.
No,
I mean, it was. What was that one duck we got? You guys got?
We got gadwalls.
Gadwalls.
We had a gadwall knot pretty much. They just came in, and like 12 of them came in, and I think we killed 9 of them. I think something like that.
Yeah, it was some good shooting from you guys.
Yeah.
He was even like, man, if I knew you guys could shoot like this, we should just shot all.
Yeah, we just been shooting greenheads.
Yeah, but it was fun. Like we're gonna go back. I think we have that trip lined up.
That's a 2-day trip next.
Yeah,
next
so
year.
I think that's flooded again, and then a diver right the next day. So,
or vice versa. Something like that.
And then we have Finger Lakes up in New York.
Yep.
Right, so we'll have that up there. Yeah, you won't see me hunting them, but I'll be filming them because we want to make sure we get some good stuff. We want to get some good stuff for like for them also, like to help their like Facebook, their social media, get them a good presence, good video. Like I'm all about that. I'm like it makes for good stuff. But yeah, it's been good.
Yeah,
I have to say we hit our 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, and
we started January 10th.
January 10th.
Yeah. And we hit 1,000 subscribers yesterday, so that would be March 2nd. I think March 2nd, because March 3rd now, right?
It's April.
So
he's a month behind,
dude. I'm self-employed. My days just run together.
Let's just say in 4 months we hit 1,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah, and we appreciate anybody's listening. Thanks for the support.
Subscribed or not subscribed.
Yeah, if you're
help
not,
us out. We're do giveaways and stuff like that.
Big giveaway for 1,000. Big giveaway. We got a lot of stuff coming forward. I think, but I mean,
I think you'd be very surprised.
Yeah, but yeah. What? So me and Brandon started Keystone Hunters
2011. I figured it out because Facebook doesn't lie.
Yeah.
So when they do the memories, that's when that shirt popped up. I sent in the group chat, and I was like, "Now it's just." And we didn't have shirts when we first started.
No, I remember. No, because I got those made from a buddy I rode dirt bikes with. So we started even before that. I mean, probably the same year. But
that was 2012. But I'm pretty sure we started that first fall. So it would have been late 2011.
Yeah. So
I think I just graduated because I graduated in 2011. And I think that's when we started because then I really started more fun.
Yeah. Well, we started that a long time ago. We started another thing, went well, built a very good following on there. No need to talk anything about it, but it was fun. Just didn't work out. So now we're back here. It's been a blast. It's actually been a lot better. Just saying. Doing what we want when we want, and not have to worry about other things. And it's been good. All the guys that were from there followed us over, so we really appreciate them. It's been awesome. Added some new people. It's going good. Everyone's been doing what they're supposed to be doing, and you know, helping when needed. You know, like there's
don't have to ask or
no.
You know, everyone wants to put their cents in the pot, so it's pretty nice.
Yeah, we just want to grow this honestly to, you know, it would be cool to have this as like a legitimate business, and the fact of like we all can just do this and just go do what we want. You know, if we want to go hunt in North Dakota, we take Jason to North Dakota all the time.
We take him out there all the
time. Yeah, go to his bars and that he likes. And
what's that waitress's name?
Yeah, what was that waitress's name?
Angela,
Nikki, Nicole,
something like that.
Yeah. Just kidding. But no, we'll go out there. But that'll be just a fun goal to have, you know, like
takes time.
Yeah, like we're selling merch now, but the merch that we sell, it just goes back into our stuff and freaking light one out. But oh well. The battery doesn't last long on that. I'll get it fixed, but
it's solar powered.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. But that's our goal, is to get it up and going, and you know, get the right people. We got the right people, but we get more people. Honestly, get some more filmers to where we have it to where it's like, if someone's going, hey, Jason's like, hey, I want to go fishing this day and I'm busy, or Brent's busy, we have someone to go, and you know, have them getting paid to do it, you know, because I know everyone doesn't want to do the work that I do for free. Like it's a lot. Yeah. So like that's the goal, just to keep going, you know, and you keep
going, have fun. I tell you, like now, hunting season was a busy season, but I'm part of a race team, a couple of them. So like now's like my racing season. So in between that, you know, whenever I'm free, I'm always down to do whatever and whenever.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's nice. It's gonna be nice out. So we'll be doing a lot of traveling. I feel like I want to get down to the Kurtz. I want to get out all the guys that want to go down and get down there, do that. We're gonna still do some coyote hunting. I know it's warm out, but they're still moving.
They don't stop.
Yeah, we'll get that going again. Get that back up. It's just been busy, but
the weather ain't been the greatest, really.
It's March now. Obviously, you know that's what I've been trying to tell you guys, but you're trying to tell me it's April. But but no, it's gonna be good. It's our first episode. You know, we appreciate everybody and everyone that's helped us to get where we are now. Like I said, this is new, and like I said, episode one, and
then this is off the wall.
Yeah, like
this is all off the wall. You know, we have this, but these are just topics.
Yeah,
it's not.
No one can see that, but it's just talking points. So we're just getting used to it, figuring it out. But don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. I think all podcast forms we should be on there. I think Apple, Spotify, YouTube, I think, has its own little podcast thing, but we'll have a separate channel just for this. But our other one is Keystone Hunters. Pretty much everything's Keystone Hunters. This one will be Keystone Hunters Podcast. It's going to be good. We're going to try to do it every other week. If we get enough guests, you know, I'm down to do it every week. It's not that big of a deal. But we'll try to keep it slow, but have some good stuff. Get some good people in here. Setup might change after a while because we get a lot of people. Our goal was to have like 4 people on at once. So like me and Brandon, and then 2 people or 1 person, or, you know, because like we have some people that are like big in the fishing or in the turkey and stuff. And like, we like to have our guy that's part of our group that is into that, you know? So like if we have a guy that's about turkey hunting or something like that, I like to have Brent on here. If we have a guy that's about fishing, you know, because we'll have our local other social media Hunter on here, and Jason, like to have him on here because he's good friends with him. They fish together. So it'd be pretty cool, just conversation with that. So, but I mean, it's been fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's been very fun.
Yeah. It's
exciting.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We wanted to do this podcast for a long time, but just check us out on our social medias. We appreciate it, guys. Like I said, if you have any questions, want us to answer any kind of question or just anything, topics that you want us to talk about, like
even tips about us doing this. Like,
yeah.
We're open anything really. So
it's been cool, but this is Bill and I'm out.
This is Brandon. I'm out as well.
All right, Keystone, later.